Tanya Harris, I see that you are on. Will you text me and make sure that the sound is good? Y'all hear me fine? I'm gonna sit here and wait till you text me back, Tanya. How y'all doing this evening? Everybody's good? Good.
That's something.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Gonna pick one. Thank you.
So what churches do we have represented? I know we got Fort Cooper is here. Who else is here? West 7th is here. Carmack is here. Who else? Graymere is here. Hey, all right. Hey, how you doing? Nael, good to see you. You ready for school? All right. Are we supposed to be bringing some snacks to y'all? Not till September. All right. Somebody be asking me that pretty soon. How many are we supposed to bring? You don't know. You better put your order in fast now. Nael works at Brown Elementary, and that's one of the schools we partner with and take snacks every week. The ladies take care of that ministry, so we're excited about that. So September, ladies, September. Got about 3 minutes before we start, ma'am. What you say? Oh, okay. That's right. I'm excited for y'all. Excited for y'all. Hello, sir. Good. How many people got on Zoom? 15. All right. Green means go, red means stop. And so that's what we do every Sunday. We try to stay a row between everybody. We're on YouTube too. Hey, we got on YouTube just for you. I hope you on. Okay. All right. My wife said Sheila asked me to get on YouTube. Or the website. Okay. Yeah. When you go to the website, yeah. Then click watch live. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right, everybody, we're going to get started. Thank y'all for being here on this evening. So we got several people on Zoom, and of course, thank you guys for being in person on today. Let's start with a word of prayer. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for all you do and how you do it. God, we're grateful for this opportunity as we partner together with you, God, because none of this would be possible without you. So God, continue just to bless us. Thank you for the success you've given us. We know you're going to provide for us a great day. Thank you for everyone the sound of my voice and those join us through technology, that we continue just to lift you up, give you all praise, Lord, and honor. This is my prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, so good to see everybody here on this evening. The meeting is not going to be long, but we want everybody to have a clear understanding of what's going to happen on Saturday. So number one, pray for good weather. That's what we want to do. Pray for good weather, at least the early part of the morning, that all goes well, because honestly, this is going to have to be a rain or shine situation, because we've got a lot of stuff already at places. And so if it's drizzling, you just push through, put your hat on and cover up and come on out, because we're going to need you. So August 1st, this Saturday from 8 to 11. One of the things that is going to be vitally important, of course, as you get busy, sometimes people get on your nerves, and sometimes it gets a little irritating. But I want you to be the reason someone smiles on Saturday. Make sure that you come with the right attitude, come with a positive attitude, smile. I tell all the people all the time, I don't want people at the usher door or greeting people with a frown on. Even if you got a mask on, you need to look like you're smiling. And so we want to definitely on this day. There's a lot of energy and effort went into that. The last thing we need is negativity. So make sure you're smiling. Make sure you're excited. Make sure that we're doing a good job of making people feel welcome and thanking them for coming out and continue to be blessed by our efforts. I'm just getting the text. I think Alicia is getting the wrong meeting ID. So would you text her? This is informal, y'all. So those who are here and on Zoom, we just want to make sure everybody gets connected. So somebody asked me, I don't know why her ID is wrong when everybody else's is right, but that's okay. So here we go. So here are the location assignments. I asked all location leaders about help and about if they needed help, and those who responded back told me. Those who did not, I'm assuming that they good. And so Juanis, you good? You good? Yeah, you good. Except right. We got you on registration, and I'm assuming that Wade is good. Anybody connected with Dry Fork, y'all good? Y'all, except for registration. Otherwise, y'all good. Y'all good on volunteers? Okay, all right. So anyway, so we may make some adjustments here, but all of Southgate, everybody at Southgate, that's a member at Southgate, is going to Central High School. And so if you're with Southgate, you're going to Central High School. If you are a member of West 7th, you're going to go to Fairview Park. So that's where you'll be. And if you're at Graymere, you're going with me to Spring Hill Elementary. And so let me do this. So if there's anybody at any of those churches that live in the Hampshire area, would you please text me? If you're on Zoom, text me. My number is 615-631-2726. That's 615-631-2726. And so if you live in the Hampshire area, you're a member of any of those three churches, let us know, because we want to start with people who are close. If you're not close, then we're going to have to send some of our Carmack folks that way. And so how many you think you need? Away, roughly. About 8. Okay. All right. So we'll need some help at Hampshire. We're asking all volunteers to please arrive no later than 7 a.m. No later than 7 a.m. So wherever it is that you're assigned to, I'm going to go over where everybody's assigned to from Carmack in just a moment. But please arrive at your location no later than 7 a.m., except for the early risers. And that's going to make sense in just a little bit. So here's going to be the flow of how things are going to go. So we're going to have traffic direction as people arrive. We're going to have registration, have distribution. We're going to have gift cards, and then exit. And so we're going to be responsible for all that flow. And so the reason why we're here now is to tell you how the flow goes and what the flow looks like. All the location leaders have went to their schools, and they have a good idea of what that looks like at their school. And so we're going to walk through this and talk about this. A lot of effort has went into making this smooth, to making this, keeping this safe. And so we want to try to keep this the same way at every church, or every location rather, every school, every park, same thing. So here we go. Early risers for the traffic direction. Who get up early, like 5 a.m. every morning? All right, 5 a.m. All right, good. So location leaders, the reason why I asked them this is because you're gonna probably need somebody there with you at 6 o'clock. Every location leader will all be at our place at 6 o'clock, but you're gonna need somebody with you, because I promise you that somebody's gonna be there at 6 o'clock. So somebody's gonna get in line at 6 o'clock to make sure they get a Shoe Carnival gift card. And so you're gonna have to have somebody there with you to line people up, because the last thing you want is 10 cars and they lined up wrong. And so we want to make sure that they are in line. So the folks who are with me, I'll make sure that we tap you to be there at 6 o'clock, but 3 I think is enough. So that's for the early rise at 6 a.m. There's going to be three and the location leader. So 4, you should be good. Line the cars and have them park, but stay in their vehicles. We want people meandering around, walking around. I got to use the bathroom. You can't get inside the school. Can't get inside the park, little place. We're not giving people access inside. Stay in your car, stay parked until we start to move. All traffic people will have safety vests on. So if you are responsible for traffic, which means that you're at the entrance guiding people in, line them up, you need to have a safety vest on. So everybody can kind of point and say, that's the safety person, or that's the traffic person. And then also directing them off the exit of the campus. So don't just let them go on their own, direct them off. At Spring Hill Elementary, they kind of showed me there's a back street that you go on, that you don't get on the main street, back street come around. So we don't need people pulling back around into traffic after they just got finished. So somebody needs to be on the front and somebody needs to be at the back as far as the traffic and directing flow there. So if anything, if y'all have any questions, just wait till the end and we'll talk about that. So registration. This is how registration will work. And for those who wonder, so why do we need to register people? The reason why we need to register people is because we need to have an account of how many people we served. None of us, no one church did this all by themselves. No one business, no one foundation. And so accountability to those who partner with us is essential. We have spent over $30,000 in order to make this happen. And so if somebody asked us, hey, how many people did y'all serve? How many people came through? Where did they come from? We have all that information because we registered them. And so the registration team will have one of these cards. And so these are QR codes. So all you have to do is, if you have a smartphone, you turn your camera on, you go over that, and it brings up the form. Simple as that. They keep this. So you're going to hand it to them, and then they register themselves. They scan over it. They start to register. Once they register, they're going to show you their phone. I got it. I'm registered. After that, we're giving them a wristband. Is that right, Sister Nelson? Or no? We're not giving a wristband. They're just going to show us that that form is completed. So once the form is completed, we're going to ask them a question. We're going to say, if it's high school, we're going to ask them, is it a boy or a girl? Is it a boy or girl if it's high school? If it's elementary, it doesn't matter. The reason why I say that is because light blue, pink, and purple are our girls. All the other are our boys. Now, elementary, there is no pink or purple or blue or anything like color and fun for girls. And so we're just going to give them. So if they are elementary, then we're going to put this yellow card in their windshield wiper. That's what we're going to do. If it is a high school boy, we're going to put this in their windshield wiper. If it's a high school girl, we're going to put one of these in their windshield wiper. Why we're going to do that, Brother Nelson? Because we don't want to be hollering, elementary girl, high school. That's not what we want to do. They can pull up to the next space, and you can see we need 2 elementary. We need a high school girl and a high school boy. And then the next person who is the distribution, they just grab it, ask them to pop the trunk, we put it in there. And so that's registration. Registration, I promise you, is going to be like boom, 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 because almost everybody has a smartphone. But in the off chance that somebody doesn't have a smartphone, the registration team is going to be armed with tablets. And the most efficient way, simple, cost-effective way to keep it safe is to put your tablet in a Ziploc bag. And we're going to put them in Ziploc bags. We're going to hand it to them. And once they get done, we're going to wipe it down with Clorox wipes and move on. Because most people will have a smartphone. Probably all y'all in there have a smartphone. Everybody on Zoom has a smartphone. And so most people do. So that is how registration will work. We'll go back to this if y'all have any questions. Distribution. So the next group, as they roll up and you see that they have these on their windshield wipers, you're going to secure backpacks based on those color markers. So yellow is elementary. Blue is high school boy. Pink is high school girl. So you'll see that. Okay, this is what we need. Whoever's the next group in distribution, pop your trunk, please. We're going to put it in there, and then they're going to pull off. So we said this before. If they have 5 kids with them, we're giving them 5 backpacks. They have 6, 7, 8. I don't know how they can get that many in there, but if they got that, then we're going to give them all a backpack. But if they do not have kids with them, the maximum is 2. So it's okay if they come without their kids, but if they don't have kids with them, the maximum is 2. Ask them to pop the trunk, place the backpacks in the trunk based on the markers, and once they get to the last leg of it, which is the gift cards, then we're going to have somebody on the other or helping with the gift cards to take those markers off, because they don't need to take them with them. We'll keep on using them over and over, and so we'll grab those and then put them back in the pile and keep on using them as they. So because all that's for is for us to know what they get. Elementary yellow, high school blue for boys, high school pink for girls. So gift cards. We have 570 $25 gift cards. So that's grown from whatever we said the last, that's grown. And so Shoe Carnival gave us some for spending so much money with them. And then some more folks came along and donated more, so we get able to get more gift cards. And so also for every location leader, you need to print off 30% off coupons. So that's location leader responsibility, is to print off 30% off coupons, because we're going to give them a gift card. We're going to give them the coupon, and we're going to give them this flyer. This flyer says, join us for worship Sundays at 11, because we make no bones about it that we just not giving out stuff to be giving out stuff. We want somebody's soul to be saved, somebody's life to be changed. And so we want to connect them with the church. And so all the host churches, the Fifth Sunday Fellowship host churches, all of our addresses are on here. All of our service times are the same, Sunday at 11. I don't know how that happened, but I guess God worked it out. So join us at worship Sundays at 11 is the same for everybody. So that last leg, when you get the gift card, you're going to give a flyer, and you're going to give the 30% off coupon. I mentioned this in my Bible study on Tuesday, is that it's a blessing on top of a blessing because this weekend is tax-free weekend. So it's tax-free weekend, it's $25 gift card, and it's 30% off. You just can't get no better than that. And so if they use that on Sunday, they're gonna really be blessed. And so that is the last leg, gift cards. So we had multiple discussions about this. One gift card per vehicle. That's where we landed. And so one gift card per vehicle. If they try to negotiate with you or whatever, just tell them this is what we said, is that if they are in a tight, they really need some help. I got 5 kids and I don't know how they're gonna get shoes. Tell them, whatever church you close to that's on the back of here, give them a call on Monday morning. And we all have benevolence teams. We all give and serve our communities. And so if you have a situation that is heavy for you, you just cannot handle it, that's what we're here to do. We're here to serve. And so if we can be a blessing to you, by all means we will. So just let one of those churches know, and we can come alongside and do the very best we can. If you got 5 kids, may not get all of them shoes, but surely we can get one of them. And so we'll do the very best we can to help them in that regard. So the final is the traffic exit. So please guide each vehicle towards the exit. Traffic guys will have on safety vests as well. And so if it's gonna feel like they done, but make sure they don't run into somebody. Make sure they go out the right way. Make sure they keep on going. Make sure they don't try to double back and get in line again. And so just, hey, this is the way you go. You done. Thank you. God bless you. And have a great day. Points to consider is that masks will be provided to all volunteers. So if you don't have a mask, you don't bring a mask with you. Every location will have masks with there, and so you can masks be provided there. Water and Gatorade will be at every location. We don't want nobody to pass out, and so location leaders, you need to get Gatorade. And I'm gonna say water because the state of Tennessee was supposed to give us some bottles of water, but they hadn't connected back again. And so at this point, I'm gonna tell you, just go ahead and get some water as well. So make sure you have coolers of water and Gatorade. So if anybody gets overheated, gets thirsty, they're good there. Explain what you need and what you're doing to each vehicle. And what I mean by that is that if you are on registration, lead that conversation. Hello, good morning, how you doing? We just need you to register real quickly. If you take this QR code and explain to them how that works, what they should see, all that kind of stuff. And that's just gonna help facilitate and keep things moving if we are engaging and talking to them. And of course, like I said before, it is important to make sure you're emphasizing, thank you so much for coming out today. Every car we hit, thank you so much for coming out today. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. And we're praying for an incredible school year. It should really be exciting all day long at every one of these locations. And then, of course, whoever's handing that flyer, we'd love for you to visit us one Sunday in worship. So those are the kind of things we want to say, those things we want to share, and making sure that folks know that we're excited about, because we are. I'm excited about this. I mean, it's been a lot of work, but I'm excited about what God has provided for us and what we're able to do and how many places and how much stuff. I mean, it's amazing. And so I'm excited about it. I hope you are. I know JD, who's on Zoom right now from Graymere, was talking to me about how excited he is. And I am too. It's exciting. And so it's going to be fun, great day. And so we appreciate everybody's help. Again, be the reason someone smiles today. Be the reason somebody smiles on Saturday. And that's important. So make sure we do that. I'm sure y'all got some questions. So yes, ma'am. Yeah. So what I was talking to Wade about as far as like at the school, yeah. Yeah. Well, the backup option was going to be hotspots. If we create a hotspot there, and of course the school, I mean, getting that Wi-Fi password. And so those were, and that's what we're trying to get ahead of this to make sure that we had the real challenge. And what we don't want to do is putting a lot of extra work on those registration folks from paper, because what we can literally do by by doing this Google form is we can push a button and know statistics. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what we need to do, and we can do this tomorrow. Sister Moore, and I know she good with this because she loved me, is that we'll go out there and check it ourselves. Because that's the only thing. I mean, like, instead of guessing and wondering, just go out there, get the password, try it, get in line, back up, and how does that work? And if we anticipate an issue tomorrow, then we kind of punt and say, okay, well, what we're gonna do. And so, yeah, yes, sir. It's just open. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go tomorrow, Sister Moore. All right. So normally what I do is, for me to not jump around, I go right and then I go left. So questions on my right hand side. You got it? Yes. Yes. I got you. I got you. Hobrina, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. High school is middle school. That's how we're treating it. Yeah, that's how we're treating it. So middle school and high school, it's the same thing. So if they say middle school, then that's high school to us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So middle, high school, boy, girl, that's how we're gonna do that. The reason why I'm calling you Hobrina is because if it is that we can't, if Sister Nelson can't firm up Hickman County, we're gonna need you to be a Hickman County, if that's okay. Good. The reason why I'm saying that is because you did registration before, so you know what that looks like, and so you would have a handle on. Yeah. So that's all, and that was the main thing we was trying to do at the locations, is somebody who's done it before. Renee has done it before. Hobrina has done it before. Several people have done it last year, and so they can very quickly explain that to somebody else. And so I know Gail was helping at Central, but we were telling Gail that Renee can even help, and she's going to be kind of helping too, because Gail hadn't did it before, and so anything that she may run into, it can be remedied. All right. So on my right hand side, any questions? And those who are on Zoom, if you want to ask the question, by all means. How they gonna ask the question on Zoom? Yes. Okay. So the first question was about Hampshire and about Hampshire's Wi-Fi. So for those who are concerned about that, we're going tomorrow. That's good, Tangela. That's good. I'm answering questions here. So Tangela is going to go to Hampshire, and so that makes me feel even better that both of y'all will be there, Sister Moore, you and Tangela. So yes, that's good. All right. Was there another question I need to answer out loud? Which one? No? Okay. All right. Anybody else on my right-hand side? Yes, sir. We was thinking about having at least four folks there to work on registration. You helping registration too? Okay. All right. So we can send one more. We anticipate Hampshire won't be as hectic as maybe other places. And so I think four would cover it. Okay. Yes. So again, for those who on Zoom, those who on YouTube, if you live close to Hampshire, you need to text me and let me know so we can send you that way. My number again is 615-631-2726, 615-631-2726. Can you put that on Zoom? Thank you. Yes. That's right. So everybody that's working on registration, almost all y'all have some kind of tablet. You have a smart device, and so bring that with you, please. And if for some reason somebody doesn't have something, we'll do our very best tomorrow to make sure that everybody is covered. One thing we're going to do for sure today is that everybody's covered. We know the Spring Hill is covered, Central is covered. We know Hickman County is covered, Hampshire's covered, and pretty sure about Fairview. Dion is going to lead that. So I'm almost certain that y'all told me y'all can create a hot spot there, right? Y'all are good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So y'all good. So yes, tablets will be provided to those who don't have smartphones at every location. So yes. Is it possible to get a list of all those who registered? Okay. That's probably a private question, JD. I'm sorry. I will make sure that you get a list of all those who registered at Graymere. I will. Question on Zoom. Yes, that is the responsibility of the location leader. So location leader Randy Owens is the minister at West 7th. Thank you, Randy, for joining us. The location leader will divide everybody up amongst those several areas. So there it is, location leaders. You need to have somebody in traffic direction, registration probably already be covered. So, but there's a lady at Southgate who was incredible last year on registration, and she will be at Central High School. So Brother Thomas told me her name, but I forgot now. So y'all look for her, whoever the woman is. Just ask who was incredible last year. So, and then you know, a go-getter in distribution. And so distribution is probably gonna have like 6, 7, 8 people, you know, because you want to be getting several cars at a time. So that's why everybody got to be that 7. To Randy's question, everybody's got to be that 7 so we can start dividing people. All right, you're going to be here, because all along the way, that's where you're going to be positioned. And so I would even suggest that you have one person to lead each of these spots to make sure that people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Or if they have a question, just ask me, because location lead ain't going to be able to get all the areas. And so, make sure that somebody's covers all that. I'm still on the right now, Renee. Hold on. Juan.
You know, you talk about that more likely they don't have a smartphone in their car and everything, and you try to hand them the tablet, they ain't gonna know what to do, so it'll be quicker, so we don't jam up. Whoever the information happen in, so we can send them off.
That's right. So
they don't have that phone already,
yeah. There you go. So Juanis makes a good point as far as the registration folks. If it is that somebody's don't have a smartphone, they struggling, whatever, just type it in for them real quick. Boom, 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 and you good, you know. And so, and here again, while we're trying to be efficient, we ain't got to be in a rush. I mean, you know, it's okay if they back up, we just back up. But we want to, because we also want to make sure that we're engaging. Because sometimes when you rush, it don't feel kind. And so, you know, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Here you go. Oh, you don't got it. Okay, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's real. It's maybe 4 questions on there. It's nothing hard, and some of them just multiple choice, like click which school you go to. So, anybody else on my right? Yes. So the location leaders are Spring Hill Elementary. I'm the location leader at Spring Hill Elementary. As we go further into the city, Eric Booker is the location leader at Central High School. We go over to the park. Then Deltrick McCullough is the location leader at Fairview Park. and then we go to Hampshire. Wade Russell is the location leader at Hampshire. And then we go to Hickman County. Juanis, Kathy is the location leader. And so those are the location leaders. So when you get there, I'm sure all of us, and I'm sure all of us gonna do this. We're gonna gather at 7, have a word of prayer, and then we're gonna talk, start dividing people up into doing stuff. And so that'll be how that goes. So those are the location leaders. Those are location leaders. All right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes. Anybody else on my right? Any more questions? All right. On the left-hand side, questions? Renee, you got it? Okay. Steve? Yes. Right. Yes. No, so that's going to be, so when they're registering, there's going to be somebody that's registering them, verifying that. There's going to be somebody on the other side of the car putting the tag on. So everybody in here, everybody on Zoom and everybody in person knows, let's do this together, class. Blue is high school boy. That's right. Pink is high school or middle school girl, and then yellow is elementary. That's right. And so once they ease up, if you see 2 of these sticking on their windshield wiper, and you to see this and that, you're gonna say, hey, I need 2 elementary, need a high school boy and high school girl. And so somebody gonna be your runner. You'll need a runner. They'll bring it over there and maybe hand it to the other person or whatever. And then, hey, pop your trunk. Boom, we got you. Y'all have a good day. And so that's, and then once they get to the gift card area, somebody's gonna be down there to take these off. So they'll take them off and take them back to the front or wherever these person got this, so we can keep on using them. So yeah, that's how we're gonna know. Instead of yelling, we don't want to yell. Oh yeah. No, it's just a blue. They cut these up for us at Office Depot. Yes. Other than rain gear. So what to wear other than rain gear? That's the question. I'm gonna be wearing shorts. I'm gonna be wearing shorts. If you had the t-shirt last year, you can wear your t-shirt. But this is one thing. So it's not confusing. And I was thinking about this. People get confused. Everybody out of a car is going to be a volunteer. Nobody in. If you out the car, you doing something to help us. Everybody else going to be in the car. But your t-shirts, probably some white t-shirt. Let's just say that. Wear a white t-shirt or a white polo or white. And so for anybody who don't believe in wearing shorts, you can wear jeans if you want to or whatever. I'm gonna have on shorts because I think it's gonna be hot out there. But anyway, so yeah, that's just shorts, t-shirt. I mean, it don't have to be white. I'm just saying that. Or if you have your t-shirt from last year, you can wear that. The back school, I think it was gray. And so you can wear that. But we're going to know who the volunteers are because you're going to be out the car and you're going to be moving and doing something. Yes, sir. Oh, right, yeah. So these are the girls, pink, purple, and light blue. All the others are boys. And so that's green. I think there's a blue. That a dark blue.
Explain about solid color. That's the first thing.
Okay. Yeah. So just so everybody who's on Zoom, if it has this white stripe on it, then that's elementary. That's the best way to understand it. It's multicolored as far as and like 2 colors, and I'm seeing that got black on it too. But anyway, this white stripe that kind of denotes, and this little pouch in the front. that denotes that it's elementary. There's a bunch of colors of these. And so that's actually, we ordered more elementary than anything else because that's usually who comes through. So we got 1,200 elementary split among the different schools. Then high school is solid. All the front is solid. It doesn't have that mesh on the front of it. And so it's all solid. And so that's the distinguishing way. So probably just to help you, that when you get to your location, as you bringing stuff out, you may want to get all the purples, the pinks, and the light blues and put them in the area. And then put all the other high schools in the area. And then put all the elementary in the area. And I'm saying that because everybody's going to have, I think, Fairview, for example, they're going to have 40 volunteers. That's a lot of people with something to do, need something to do. So I think we're going to have like 40 or 50 volunteers at Spring Hill. And so we're going to have a lot of hands on deck because there's somewhere over 150 volunteers between all places. So we have plenty of help. So that's the backpacks. All right. Anybody else on my left? Question? Anybody else on my left? Yes. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but just so one more time. Let me just go through it all one more time. Let me just hit it one more time. So traffic direction, there needs to be at least 4 people directing traffic, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. It's going to be important for some folks to get there early, about 6 o'clock. Location leaders will be there. So we asked them, maybe get you 3 more people. Ricky, you're going to be with me. And so you're going to be at Spring Hill with me. So we're going to be there at 6. And so get some folks to help you get the cars lined up, because there is going to be a line early. I think all of us know that. There are going to be people there before 8. So there's going to be a line. It's going to be important if we start a few minutes before 8, that's not a big deal, but try to stay as close to 8 as possible, because that's what we advertise and that's what we said. And so let's just kind of stay true to that, unless you got something crazy going on. To where you stop in traffic, then you may have to start opening up the line a little bit. I didn't mention this earlier, but there's going to be the Sheriff's Department. The Murray County Sheriff's Department is coming alongside us. We're going to have police at every location to help facilitate and get things done or whatever. So traffic direction, making sure they have vests on and they lead people and line people up. Number 2 is the registration. Sister Nelson wanted me to mention this because one person who is registering will have these cards in order to hand to them. But get your partner with you. That they don't have to be tech savvy. They just need to be a helpful volunteer that can come alongside, and that person is responsible for putting these in. You don't have to be tech savvy to say blue, yellow, and pink. And so you just talk to each other. You on one side, the other person on the other side. Okay, we need this. They put it in for you. And so that's the gist of registration. Fill that form out, put this in, and you done. Then we get to the next phase where with distribution, you see the colors, you put them in the trunk. They move on, gift card, 1 per car, give them a flyer, invite them to come to church on Sunday, and then also give them that coupon, 30% off coupon. I don't think they have to have it, do they? They don't have to have it, but it's good as a reminder. So but it's only good for the 2nd and the 3rd. So that's only Sunday and Monday is the 30% off. Now, your gift card is good anytime you take it, but if you want to get the additional 30% off, you got to shop on Sunday or Monday, August 2nd or the 3rd. And so we're going to give them the coupon with that and the flyer, and then exit them out to not let them get in traffic or cause a traffic jam or wreck into somebody. So yeah. All right. Yeah. It stops on Sunday. It goes through Sunday. Yeah, it goes through Sunday. And I was over there earlier. I think the hours on Sunday for Shoe Carnival are 11 to 7. I think on Sunday, that's what I saw on the door, from 11 to 7. And so I think it's 10 Monday through Saturday, but they close at 7 on Sunday. All right. Any other questions? Yes, sir. 8, actually. Is that right? You got the rest of them? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I got 4. Okay, all right. So every location will have 8 vests, 4 for the traffic people and 4 for the registration people. So that's kind of, now you can have more registration people than that, but we're gonna have 4 vests for you. And so, yes. All right. Any other question? And you can start out with 4 and see how that flow, and it may be good, but or start out with a bunch and then ease it back. And I'm saying at places like Central or Spring Hill, where we probably will have a lot of people there who understand and have did the registration for. Ray? No. We got 1,100 because they're gonna keep this. So let me talk about what everybody needs to take. Location leaders. So this is for Hampshire right here, and then the rest of these are for 1 box each for location. These are the flyers, and then these are QR codes that you're gonna hand them and they keep. They can throw them away. I mean, we don't need them, but we're giving it to them for them to start the form. So we got 1,100. And the reason why is 1,100 because every car is going to get at least 2 backpacks. So if I got 500 backpacks at my location, every car is going to get at least 2. Then that's actually on 250 cars that actually are going to be able to get through. I mean, that's just the numbers of it. Only 250 cars are getting through. That's going to get something. After that, we're going to be packing up and going home. So at least take 250 of the QR codes. And then I don't know how many of these we got, but we just need to spread them out evenly, somewhat evenly, location leaders. So you need pink, you need blue, and you need yellow. Every location leader. So before y'all leave, make sure you get that. And then we have enough gift cards for every location except for 2, I think. And we're gonna get those tomorrow. All right. Any more questions? Any more questions on Zoom? Anybody? Yes. Still on the windshield. Yes. We're still gonna stick them on the windshield if it's raining. We're praying that God holds back the rain. That's what we're praying for. And I just trust him. He's done it before, he'll do it again. So, all right. Anything else? It all makes sense? All right. This is gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so simple. Y'all gonna be like, this was easy. It's gonna take some work. It is, but we're gonna have a good time. Yes, sir. You will. Actually, if you're here now, we'll let you know before you leave. We got it all written down, and so for those who asked to be certain places, we honored those requests, except for the people that like Ricky. So. All right. No other questions? This was quick. This was easy. So I think all the backpacks have been moved. They are either at locations or ready to go. And so if nobody else have any questions, we're going to have a word of prayer, and then we're going to divide this stuff out for the location leaders. We will, again, we need about 8 more people at Hampshire. So I'm making another plea here. We need about 8 more people at Hampshire. And so if you live in that area, let us know. If you're at Graymere, Southgate, West 7th, and you live in that area, let us know. because we're sending entire churches to Fairview Central and to Spring Hill. So we really don't need that many. So if there's a few people who can go off to Hampshire, then we would appreciate it. That would be a huge help. Oh, I'm saying right now at this moment, like they. Oh yeah, we'll have them tomorrow. They was out there swiping 570, and so they left, and then something's going on with one of the cards or something, and so we'll have it. So Hickman County, Hampshire, and Fairview probably can get theirs today, and I'll just make sure that or Central, I can make sure that we don't have to have ours today because I'm going to get them, and then we can give the other ones to Fairview or whoever. But y'all can get y'all's today because Eric got a bunch of them. I think he got 300 and something. So I just got to get 190 tomorrow. But we did put the cards the same way we did these, that depending on the smaller location gets less gift cards than the larger ones. So, all right. Okay, no other questions? All right, let's pray together. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time you've given us. Thank you for everyone that's joined us tonight, either by Zoom or in person. God, we thank you for what you're doing in and among us. God, you are amazing. You're wonderful. You are great. And God, none of this would be possible without you. Thank you for those who came alongside. Thank you for those who have volunteered their time and talent. God, we thank you for the vision you placed before us. God, now we ask your blessing over Saturday, that all goes well, that you bless us with great weather, that you give us great attitudes as we seek to serve others and to glorify you. God, we thank you. We love you. My friend, in Jesus' name, amen.